Good morning, Stampin' friends. Happy Friday. It seems kind of weird that I am live on a Friday morning, but this week went a little haywire, and so better late than never, right? So What's Up Wednesday did not happen. We kicked it over, and we are now doing Facebook Friday. So hopefully you guys are out there. You are able to join me. Come on into my stamp studio and let's do a little stamping on this Friday morning. So I will give a couple minutes here and see if you guys start to pop on. Good morning, Susie. So if you're coming on, say hello, give me a like or a love so I know that you're here. We are going to do a little, I wanted to say Valentine's, but these aren't specific Valentines, but we're going to use this bundle right here, Lots of Heart. And it just arrived. I am smitten with the buffalo check heart. I love it. The dies are super cool. And it is not just for Valentine's Day. So I did do a January class focusing on Valentine's and love, happy anniversary, be my Valentine, that kind of thing. And so I pulled out this set to do a little bit of playing with, because you can use hearts all year long, right, guys? It can be for birthdays, thinking of you. This one has thank you and my heart smiles, just thinking about you. You're all heart. It's a great little heart themed set, but not specific Valentines. So while you guys are coming on, good morning, friends. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. We'll do our little bit of housekeeping, of course. So I was running errands like crazy this morning. I just got in the door about 3 minutes ago. So hopefully I have everything prepared. Like I said, normally I'm Wednesday, today's Friday, so everything's a little bit off. But I always do my giveaway, right? I always have a little prize patrol. So this was last week's prize patrol, and I forgot to pick a winner. So the gold gems will go to somebody. I just will post it after. I'm going to run through last week's video, and I'll pull up the prize patrol winner and let you guys know. So sorry about that. Good morning from sunny Florida. Kathleen, you better keep that sun, girl, because I am heading your way on Monday. We are taking a very impromptu vacation, and so I'm nervous. Like this is what COVID has done to me. I'm normally a traveler. We travel lots, go all kinds of amazing places, and we haven't been anywhere. I haven't been anywhere for quite some time. We did a little weekend in October, my husband and I, but we have not traveled. And so we decided we need to get out, and I'm like, oh, I'm all nervous. Like I don't want to get on a plane, and I don't want to leave my comfort, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So I'm going to come to Florida and visit you, Kathleen. I'll wave when I'm flying over. We will be in Captiva, so that's where we are heading just for a couple days. So we are huge Sanibel fans, but we didn't really find anything there. And because it was spur of the moment, like we literally booked it yesterday and we're leaving Monday. So we found a nice place in Captiva. So plan is just to sit and rest and enjoy some ocean therapy. So, all right, so let me get back to stamping. This is today's prize patrol. So I've been cleaning my house, my studio, and finding all kinds of little gems that I have tucked away places. And so these are from the holiday catalog, these super cute little beaded pearls. So these are prize patrol for today. So one of you guys is going to win them. All you need to do is like, love, comment, and share my video with your friends. And next week, I lie. It'll be a little later because I am on vacation, but I will announce a winner. So every time I come on, I always try to give you guys a little prezi. All right, so of course we've got my website. You guys can shop 24/7. This is this month's host code. Don't forget we are in celebration, guys. So anytime you have a $50 and or $100 purchase, you are going to get a celebration item for free, which is very cool. I love everything that we have this time. There are a few items that are in back order. Have no fear. We are taking care of it. You won't have to wait very long. We decided to source from North America, as I've mentioned to you guys. And so we do have some back orders, but we don't have to worry about trying to get that stuff from China during Chinese New Year and ship it across the ocean. We just need our manufacturer to make a couple more. So a couple items did go on back order, but have no fear. The ombre paper I know is one, and but you can still get it. So let me tell you a couple other things just so we can talk about what's going to happen and what is coming up So, I'm keeping my studio closed. I kind of evaluated my February, and my husband and I are going to enjoy some time together because this is normally a downtime for the farm. Good morning, Glories. So glad you're joining us. And also, our dog needs to have a major surgery in February. So, I'm going to go ahead and just keep things closed, see how we play out here in our area, and maybe, hopefully, open back up for a couple in-person classes in March. But virtual will keep going. So I will still continue to offer to-go kits, virtual classes, and online. We're Zooming. We're going to keep doing this. We'll keep doing my Facebook Lives. But Just Cards class is not going to happen in February in person. So we're going to go ahead and do it virtual. So it will be February 2nd, which is the first Tuesday, 6 o'clock, right here live. We did it last month. It went well. I will show you the cards and I'll have an order special for you guys, a little something extra. So join me February 2nd, 6 p.m. Eastern time, live right here. So he is fine, Rosellen. He is at that age, right, where it is time to have a little snip. Because he's a giant breed, we wait longer to do that because they are still growing for up to 3 years. So because he's a giant breed, they have a tendency for bloat. And so he is going to have a gastric surgery to help prevent that since he's already under, but it's a lot more invasive. So he has to have that surgery done, and that will just prevent bloat with him. And that's something I worry about a lot with my giant breeds. So his recovery will be a little bit longer because his whole stomach needs to be opened up, and then we have to deal with the cone of shame, which is huge, which means we have to rearrange everything in the house so that he can fit because of the giant cone. So I want to make sure that I am with him the whole time and not distracted by a class or anything like that. It takes about 2 weeks to recover from the gastric bypass. But the hardest part, you guys, I know you're dealing with this too. My vet is not experienced with the surgery, and he's big, and it's kind of an extensive surgery. So I wanted a vet that was very, very experienced, but that means I need to go to a different vet who I don't know and I'm not familiar with. And because of COVID, I can't meet them. I don't get to go in. I can't meet the vet. I don't have a relationship with them. So it's a little nerve-wracking for me to kind of just drop him off with people I don't know. So, but he's going to be fine. Everything will be fine. So, we are excited to get the neuter done because we're about done with that. Like it's enough, but that's just what we have to do when we have these big dogs. So anyway, guys, back to Just Cards. Thank you guys all. Oh, thank you guys so much for thinking about him. He's going to be fine. He loves everybody. It's me that's going to be all worked up. But he also struggles a little with anesthesia. So that's always a concern for me. He milks it. He wants to sleep forever and ever and ever and not really come out of the anesthesia. And because he's so big, no one can pick him up and carry him. So he has to be up and mobile in order for me to get him home and get him in the car, then the cone and yada yada. So he has to wear a t-shirt. That was what they told me. Make sure I bring an extra large t-shirt, and we'll put the t-shirt on him, and that will just kind of cover up his incision and help him maybe not lick as much, but just a little extra protection, because then his whole side's going to be shaved. Anyway, that's what we do for the pooch that we love. So a quick reminder to you guys that I do have a little special VIP event going on, and this is my celebration after party. So this is for customers. For my team, I do a separate one. So for you guys, anybody who has a purchase of $150 or more during celebration, if you host an event of $300, so that could be your own order, it could be a couple orders you gather together, could be a book party, could be an online Facebook party if you want to do something like that. Or if you join my team during celebration, you get to come to a free after party. This is going to be towards the end of March. It's probably going to be virtual, depending on who all earns it and where we are with the COVID situation. I don't know yet, but I am having it. No one's going to take that away, guys. We are going to keep going and doing what we normally do. It just may look a little bit different. So don't forget, a couple of you guys have already earned it. So yay for you guys. Now remember, when I say purchase of $150, that does not count classes. So if you're taking a January or a February virtual class, that does not count. It has to be an order of $150. So if you have any questions, let me know. And then, of course, we have a special coming in February. The chicks are back. So a lot of you guys loved Hey Chick. We had her in 2017 as a celebration offering. You could get her for free. I move all my stuff out. So once it retires, it's out of my house. So I had to buy her again. But I know a lot of you guys kept her and loved her. Everyone was in love with this crazy hair lady. So Hey Chick is coming back. We've got that stamp set is back again, and look, she comes with dies. So we do have coordinating dies now that go with Hey Chick. So if you've got the stamp set, you can just add on the coordinating dies. But look, chicken wire, here's her little chicken coop. She's got some corn, and then she brought her friend Birthday Chick with her. So it's the same chicks. Look, he hatched. Right there he is. He came out of his egg. So we've got the Hey Chick, and then she has got dies that go with her as well. So she's got a cute little feed bag there. She's got a little banner to celebrate birthday. Here's the chickie. He came out of his egg. Little fence, all kinds of cute stuff. So this will be I'm going to back up. I think I said this was February special. It will start in February, but it is going to continue to run for the length of the JJ mini catalog. So yes, so we can start getting them in February, and then it will end the end of June. So awesome. I'm super excited for that. And I have a special offer for those of you guys that purchase. We are going to offer a free class whenever you purchase one or both of the bundles. So pretty cool. So look for that information coming starting February 1st. The chicks will be available to everybody. Now, if you're a demonstrator, you're able to order those now, which is very, very cool. So speaking of, I'll do my quick little commercial. We do have a very cool join special during celebration when you join my team. So not only do you get $125 of product of your choice for $99, you're also going to get 5 packs of designer series paper, brand new, not even out that anyone else can buy. The brand new designer series paper, 5 packs. That's like, I think with shipping and tax, it's like $65 for free. So very, very cool. That also gives you the ability to pre-order. So you can pre-order the chicks yet this month. And of course you get a discount. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. I love to share it because it's the best deal. And I love you guys to get the very best deal that we possibly can. I'm going to throw this out real quick too before we get stamping. This is the upcoming paper pumpkin. So last week we talked about paper pumpkin and I showed you the kit and what all the options are. This is going to be February's kit and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at those pretty florals and the colors. Just kind of, these are cards. I know a lot of you guys like to have the cards. So you can get this kit up until February 10th. You can do a subscription or you can do a prepaid. So just message me and I can definitely help you out with that. All right, so are you guys ready to stamp? You guys send a lot of Valentine's cards. I don't send a ton. You know, I used to really be big into Valentine's when my kids were younger and in school. And I send them out to my family and some close friends and of course to my kids. So I do love sending Valentine's. I don't send a ton, you know, not like I would do at Christmas, but Valentine's and Christmas rival each other for the amount of cards sold, the amount of cards sent. It's a huge card sending holiday. So we're going to play, as I told you, we're going to play with the lots of hearts or many hearts dies and the lots of hearts. This is a bundle, so you can get it together, save yourself 10%. But let's do a little stamping with this cute little stamp set. Here's my set, and there's of course my dies. Aren't these cute? They're a mess. This needs to go back where it belongs. Look at that cute little bird. Isn't he cute? And then there's a little butterfly, bunches of little hearts and borders, and fun little scallopy hearts. I am one that does not clean my dies when I put them back. Anyone else? Do you just like let all the junk in there and deal with it another time? That's me. I put things back dirty. All right. I was so organized. All my cardstock is piled down at the bottom. So I did some things ahead of time because I have 4 cards I want to share with you. Okay, so here are, I know you guys are saying that you do like this. You send about 14, Sharon. That's probably about right for me. I don't send hundreds like I do at Christmas, but I do like to send some Valentines. It's hard because I feel like it's very rushed. It's a rushed holiday because till we can order in January, we can get all our Valentine's goodies and get everything here. Valentine's Day is like quick, so it's kind of a fast holiday. So I've got a piece of Coastal Cabana that is 8.5 by 5.5. Oh, sneaking a peek at work, Jamie. All right, I won't tell anyone. Thanks for joining us. Uh-oh, guys. Look it. We don't have any adhesive. Mother Hubbard's cupboard is bare. There we go. Alrighty. We'll be ready to roll here shortly. Take a time out. There we go. All right, so Coastal Cabana. Hey, Mary, how are you feeling, Mary? I hope you're doing okay. Kathleen, great question. These are from, she's asking where I get the sleeves. These are from Stampin' Storage. These are the special sleeves, and then this is the magnet plate that holds them. These are fantastic. These magnets are great. And actually, my affiliate link is back. So it was shut down for a little bit. I had to re-wait for them to approve me again. So actually on this page, Jody Breckbill's Stampin' Queen, I posted it yesterday, I think. There is a personalized shopping link. So you can click that. It'll take you right to Stampin' Storage, and you can shop my personal link. These are fantastic. Maybe one of my favorite things is these sleeves. Besides, I also have the ink pad storage, and I love that. Of course, I've got the ribbon storage, I've got the blend storage, I've got punch storage, I've got it all. I love Stampin' Storage. So if you haven't checked it out, you can check out through my personal link. I think you'll love them. And I love the fact that they are a US made company. I believe 6x8. I'm pretty sure. I don't have my thing. There's 2 sizes of magnets, 1 size of sleeves. Now I don't put a label on, but you could. You can totally put a label there so that you know what that die set is. I don't, because I reuse them so much, but that's what that's for, is to put a label. So you buy 1 size of the sleeve, and then you can get 2 sizes of the magnet sheets. So I have big ones, and then there's one that's probably maybe half of that, perhaps 6x6 maybe. I'm not exactly sure, but there are 2 sizes when you check it out. But I love the fact that this started by a guy who was trying to help his stamping wife get organized. So like in his garage, he was making all the wood components. So it's a US made company. I love the fact that it is a solid Christian company, and they stand behind themselves. They do not hide. You will get information about Christ in your order. Sometimes you get a CD, sometimes you get a pamphlet. I love that. I love it. All right, so I've got a piece of Designer Series paper here. This is our True Love DSP, our black and white, and it is 5.5 by 1.5. Oh, this one's not awake yet. There we are. So I'm just going to attach that to the edge of my card base. I didn't cut that 5.5, did I? Or is this too big? It won't matter. I can trim it down if I need to. Maybe my card base is not the right size. I'm betting I cut it 5 1/4. That's not going to hurt it though. It'll be just fine. So now I've got a piece of Whisper White cut 3 by 4. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment in Memento Black. I've been feeling like I did not move my camera, but my table moved because I felt like I kept coming this way when I was making a video the other day. Now I know why my table was moved. All right, so there's my little sentiment. My heart smiles just thinking about you. And that's going to go onto a piece of Bermuda Bay, 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Then I grabbed my 2 hearts here. So I did the black scallopy heart. Hey, Renee. And then there is our Coastal Cabana. I went ahead and stamped that ahead of time and I die cut them out just to save a little bit of time. So we're going to attach those 2 together. And that's going to go on with some pop dots. Now, before I stick it on, I'm going to grab some of our Coastal Cabana ribbon. And this is from the trio pack that I don't know its name, but 3 come in that pack. Playful Palette or something along those lines. One of you guys will know. I know it. But there's a purple one, a blue one, and a Coastal Cabana one in that trio roll. Wake up here, sir. This guy doesn't want to... Oh, I know why. Sometimes when I'm not on a hard surface, it gives me a little bit of a fit. So we're just going to wrap that around, tack that around the back. It's all right if you're joining late. Better late than never. No big deal. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you, Renee. Glad you're here. All right, I am going to put some dimensionals on the back, and I'm putting them right over top of that ribbon to make it stay down. So I used a lot. There's a lot of pop dots on that one, but that's okay. I know where to get more. I have a dealer. So this is, did I get them all? Yep. So this is going to go on right here in the middle. I thought this was really pretty. I cased these from my friend Connie. I totally stole them. But I loved the black and the Coastal Cabana. So pop dot those guys. And then this is going to go right here in the middle. And then we can just slide this little piece under here and tie ourselves a little knot. I'm not going to fuss with bows. Then trim off the extra. And isn't that a cute little card? So quick and simple. Now, oh, what did I do with them? Yes. One of my favorite little bling-a-bling blings from the new catalog is these matte black dots. Ooh, they are yummy. Love them, love them. All right, so I'm just going to grab one of those guys. Do we have putty? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a big one. And I'm going to put it right there. Isn't that cool? Super, super fun, quick card with some different colors. And it could totally translate to Valentine's Day. You could just put your Valentine sentiment on there, your love sentiment, or my heart smiles just thinking about you. So I will be sending this off to one of my children's who's not feeling the best. So she's going to get that. I'm going to send that in the mail for her today. All right, so let's do another one. And this one, where's all my goods? This one, kind of a similar card. We're just going to change out the colors and go with Blushing Bride. so I know you guys are wanting the measurements, so I did write those down. So I'll put those there for you guys. Thank you guys. Now this one this is measurements for 2 different cards, but right here is our top card. I used Crumb Cake and Blushing Bride. So I'm just going to fold that in half. And also on that last card, guys, I had told you that DSP was 5.5 by 1.5. I cut it wrong. So on this card, it was 5.25. There's my original. This is my original. So either way is fine. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Worse things have happened, right, guys? Worse things have happened. Alrighty, so now I've got this piece of Whisper White 4 by 5.25, and I'm going to stamp this long strip of hearts. And I do it differently. Maybe it's because I'm a lefty, but I go this way and line them up across the top. You can totally go the other way, whatever suits you. And we're just going to do 3 strips of hearts across the side in our Blushing Bride. So now I'm going to grab the Blushing Bride ribbon that we have in the JJ Mini. Are you guys getting your mini catalogs? I'm hearing that they're coming. If anyone is still missing it, let me know and I will send it to you. All right, so we're gonna do a strip of that. Now, the cool thing with this shimmer ribbon is it's got 2 sides. So it's got this side, which is super glittery, and then it's got this side, which is very shimmery. So your choice when you put it on, which side you want it to show. So I chose the shimmery side. Oh, yay, you guys are saying your catalogs are coming. I am so sorry. That was a month and a half, you guys, that those cards or those catalogs have been out there waiting to get to you. It won't happen again. I will say that Stampin' Up! Was very, very sweet and reimbursed me because I had to go buy more catalogs because you guys didn't get them. So I went and bought them and resent them out or had them for porch pickups, and Stampin' Up! Did pay me back, and now everybody's getting their catalogs. So I did send you guys emails and I posted it. If you've got 2 catalogs, just bless a friend. I don't need them back because Stampin' Up! I bought the catalogs again. So go ahead and just share it with a friend, leave it at your doctor's office, put it at Walmart. I don't care. Just send it out to somebody because it does not do me any good having them here. Because trust, I've got plenty. Alrighty. I bet that's not clean. And I don't want to. Ruh-roh. Do I have a cleaner? It looks like maybe somebody used it last night and didn't clean it. How dare she? I bet I know who it was too. I bet it was me. Susie, there was one in your bucket, right? When you came for your pickup, wasn't there a catalog in there for you? So I think at least you have one till your one comes in the mail, hopefully. So a little brush, oh my gosh, I keep wanting to say Russian Bride. That is not right. Blushing Bride stamped down here in the corner. And then I'm going to pop dot the heck out of these fun hearts. So we're going to have lots of dimension on this card. So I did him ahead of time again, Blushing Bride, and just cut that out. So this one's got the little swirly hearts. And then some dimensionals again. I did stop in at the post office today. I had to mail a bunch of kits, and so I happened to go to the butcher shop. If you guys are local to me, you know the butcher shop. And a bunch of cookies fell in my cart this morning. So I took a bunch of cookies into my girls at the post office because they are very, very stressed. Okay, good. I'm glad you got them, Susie. I wasn't sure if I had taken them out or not. So you probably will get another one in the mail. So what I'm going to do here is I want to still see the shimmer on both sides. So when I go to tie my knot, I am going to do a little twist underneath so that my shimmer stays. Because see how it's going to be two different colors? Does that can you see that? So I twist it underneath there and then pull it tight. So it should, actually I didn't twist it quite right. Try again. Let me go this way a little bit. Sometimes it gets tricky when I'm trying to do on camera. There we go. Because my vision is not the same as I have to look down through a camera or down through my phone. All right, so there's my little twist. So now I've got shimmer on both sides. Hopefully that made sense. And that's just me. I just like seeing shimmer the same on both sides. If you don't care, no big deal. You can have one side shimmery and one side glimmery. All right, so now we need some bling, right? Yeah, we always need bling. So I pulled in the champagne rhinestones for this one. And I'm just gonna put them random. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Again, a very, very simple, easy card. Sent with lots of heart. There we go. All right, now I'm starting to run out of room because I'm making piles. This is how I do. I make piles everywhere. All right, now I have two more cards. If you guys are able to hang in there with me, I got two more I want to share with you. So this would be the measurements for this card we're getting ready to do. Good morning, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. I know things are a little early where you are. Bone folder, here we go. So I've got a piece of purple, a piece of purple posy. So we'll fold that in half for our card base. And this one's a nice, pretty spring colors. I don't know about you guys, but man, I was so done with Christmas. I'm like, I need to move on. I love Christmas. I love doing it. But when you start in July, it is time to get the spring colors out. So I've got my soft sea foam. And we'll attach that to our card base. And then I did this ahead of time. So what I did was I took a piece of Whisper White. This is cut 5 by 3 3/4, and I die cut that big heart out of there. Then I ran it through the embossing folder. So if you're going to emboss something, you need to die cut first, then emboss. Because otherwise, if I embossed that and then I ran it through and cut the heart out, all my little flowers would have been smushed. So make sure that you die cut first, then you run it through the embossing folder. So I am going to pop this one, and I am going to add some dimensions around the heart a little bit too, just so that it doesn't kind of go flat in the middle. I'm not scared to use dimensionals, guys. I will use them by the sheets. I buy them probably like 15 packs at a time because I go through so many dimensionals. This one got a little close to the edge. Okay, so we can put this one on here. Oh, gee, dang it. That is not cut right. I don't know if I can fix it. Let's see. Don't you love a live video? That one is too big. So it's the same size as that. I don't know if I can get those off or not. Is it fun whenever I mess up for you? I would think it would be enjoyable. At least, whenever I tell you these things, And I'm like, make sure you do this before you do this. You know why? Yes, we are all human. But I always find, because I'm like, ask me how I know not to do that this way, because that's how I did it. All right, I'm going to trim that down. So BRB. All right, now we're cooking. I didn't want to have to get a whole other piece out and go through all that again with the cutting and the die cutting. So thanks for your patience, my friends. All right, now we should be good. Did I get them all unsticked? Yep. Okay, so this is correct. 5 by 3 3/4. I just did not cut it correctly before I die cut it. So now we look good. So here is my heart that I die cut out of the center. And because I'm cheap, I did another heart through the center because I want that wee little one. So I just cut it out of my scrap because I like to use my scraps. So we are going to stamp the little flowers in the center of the little heart. And while I've got my ink pad open, I'm going to grab this little bitty piece. This is just some, that's not what I want. I want just a note. There we are. So I'm going to stamp that. And this is maybe like 1/2 inch of petal pink. Now I'm going to grab... I know everyone likes to know, yes, we all make mistakes, right? But it's how we fix them. And sometimes there's no coming back. Sometimes you just got to grab another piece of paper and stamp and redo it. So this is way longer than I need. So I've got my banner punch. So I'm sliding that in there. And then I like to just look upside down to make sure it's still a little bit longer than I want. Make sure I'm doing it correctly. Just a little flag on the end. And I'm going to grab some blends real quick. So I've got my purple Posy Light and I'm coloring in my little flowers. Then I have a petal pink light. I have a seafoam light. Why do I keep getting down? Yeah, I hear you, Sharon. It's the same for me. Sometimes you just got to throw it away and move on. Then I've got So Saffron light. Couple little dimensionals in the center of that heart. I keep covering up my notes. And that will slide right down in here. And then we'll just add our little sentiment right down here in the bottom. And then do I have bling? I do. And I am hesitant to show you this because they're non-orderable, but they will be available at some point. We just can't get them right now, but it's these gorgeous, gorgeous pastel pearls. Oh my gosh, I love them. Everybody else did too. And we sold out. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? So cool. So What I also did with this, with my original, do I have it here, was, oops, so sorry. I Wink-a-Stella'd, which I'm not sure it shows. Does it look glimmery at all? So I Wink-a-Stella'd the little flowers. So there we go. Super, super pretty. So hang in there for those pearls, guys. They will show back up. If you guys are playing bingo with me tomorrow, I was fortunate to get them for everybody. So yay for that. All right, so final card. Everybody's still here? Yes. We've got Blushing Bride, Basic Black, and Whisper White. And I totally forgot to write down the dimensions on this one, but I can tell you what they are. So the base, the Blushing Bride is 8.5 by 5.5. That's our card base. So we're going to fold that one in half. And then we have a piece of Basic Black. That one is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. And the piece of Whisper White, which I think is 5 by 3 3/4, but I might have done it a little bit smaller with an 1/8 inch. We'll see what happens when I go to put it together. So I'm going to start by stamping my sentiment down here, and this is one of my favorite ones, so I'm going to keep using it. My heart smiles just thinking about you. And that is it. That's all we're doing for stamping. So I'm going to give that a second to dry while I work with something else. So I did cut out ahead of time a Blushing Bride scallopy heart, a Basic Black heart, and then I have a piece of plain Whisper White paper. So I have got the sticker sheet, the adhesive sheets, and I'm going to make this an adhesive, a big sticker on the back side. So I'm going to put that on there, attach that here, and we're going to wake up baby. All right, baby, time to wakey wakey. We've got a little bit of work to do. So I've got my cutting plate, one clear plate, and then I'm grabbing this heart that's all pretty, like scallopy flowers, and I'm going to cut that out. All right, so now that made this heart a big giant sticker. So we're going to stick that over top of that black heart we just cut out. So I need you. You going to come out, or do I need to get my poker? I need a poker. Thank goodness for this little toolkit, right? Alrighty, so now I'm going to try and ahead of time get as many of these little pieces out as I can. And they're coming out pretty easily. There we go. So now this is a giant sticker, and this sometimes can be the hardest part, is finding the edge, and very gently you're going to peel off the sticky back. And we do want to be careful because this is a very thin, delicate piece of paper now. But this is so much nicer when it's a whole big sticker. Now I'll take my black heart and I'm just going to lay it over top and stick it down. Turn it over, push down. While it's upside down, I can put some dimensionals on. Isn't that cool, Melissa? This is from my friend. I share this all the time. My friend Tamara makes these. She's on Etsy under Tada Moments, and her name's Tamara Davis, and she makes these. Now they can come plain, and you can pick your color, so you can have whatever color you want. But she did that little special for me. But you can get her to emboss that in there for you. Super, super cool. She is awesome. But it's a great little case because the one it comes in like falls apart in about 10 seconds. It's just a little cardboard thing there. So go ahead and put this on. Lots of dimensionals today, guys. Love my pop dots. So that's going to go here. Now, I do want to emboss this. So I grabbed the texture embossing, and I'm going to, it's behind me rather than try to bring it onto camera. You guys know how to emboss, right? Now, I'll tell you real quick, reminder, remember there's a line across here. So when you see that line, that is where your cardstock lines up so that when you emboss, it is nice and straight. And there we go. So that just puts a little bit of texture in there. And I grabbed some of our new baker's twine. So this baker's twine is Blushing Bride. It also comes in a pack of Whisper White, and it is with the snail. So that's part of the snail mail suite. But I love baker's twine. I was so sad whenever it left. I love having our white baker's twine. So I just cut 2 strips, and I'm going to tack it around the back side here. Put a little adhesive so it doesn't pop off on me in the middle for good luck, and then we'll attach that to our basic black. And I told you guys I thought this was 5 by 3 3/4. It is not. You can totally do that if you like to see a little bit more of the black, but I obviously did 1/8 of an inch. So that would be 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Good morning, Muriel. The dies that I'm using are these. And they are Many Hearts dies. And they go with this stamp set, lots of heart. So I was playing Valentine's earlier this week, and I got this set out, but I really like it because I was saying earlier, like it's got the hearts and stuff, but the sentiments are not necessarily Valentine's Day, which is really cool. So you can use it for lots longer than just Valentine's Day. Oh, my nose is starting to drip. Isn't that about the right time? More dimensionals, guys. Gotta have more pop dots on here. Love my dimension. So we'll have this is gonna sit right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Then it's all about the bling. Let's go ahead and do a little bow. So we'll tie ourselves a pretty little bow here, and then we'll add some bling, and then I'll show you a couple other cards I created with this one just for fun. Oh, I might have wanted to make that a little longer, but it's going to be fine. Our bow might not be as big as I had originally wanted it to, but it's okay. It's all right. Oh, I'm losing my ends. There we go. I just want to pull it tight. There we go. I can doctor that up a little bit later. So finally, let's add some pearls to the flower center. So I got 2 little ones, and then I'm going to put a big one because this flower is bigger. Nope. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Super fun. So here's our cards we created using the lots of heart. So those are today. I will post them up so that you can see them finished. And then here's some other ones I created. I did this one, and I thought this is really cute. That could be great for little, like a baby, or anybody with blue and yellow. That's Balmy Blue and So Saffron. And then I did this little set of 4. So this is just using using the punches, not the die. These are the heart and scallop punches. They are not exact fits, but they do work. They just make your heart a little bit smaller, and I use some of the designer series paper. So that's the strawberry, the berry blessings DSP, the paper blooms DSP, flower and fields, and then the ombre. So some of you guys may see these again if you are on my team, hint, hint. So there are some cards for you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Oh, you like them all? Yay! I thought they were fun to play with. So again, don't forget, we've got our little giveaway. I don't know where I put it. Oh. We have our beaded pearls, so that's today's prize patrol. So don't forget to like, love, comment, and share. When you share my video with your friends, this is going to give you an extra chance into the prize patrol. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Just Cards on February 2nd at 6 p.m. It will be live right here. We have our celebration after party. That challenge has been offered for all of my customers, and I think that's it. The chickens are coming in February. The chickens are coming. The chickens are coming. So I will be posting some information. I am fairly confident that there will not be a Wow Wednesday this month because we are going away. I had thought I might, if things went well, I would try and pre-record it, but things are not quite going my way. So I don't think we're going to have a Wow class. We're going to come back next, not next week, but the next, and join me for some stamping. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. Hope you have a great week, and I will see some of you tomorrow on Bingo, and then I'll see some of you next week for Just Cards. So, all right, bye, guys.